Hi everyone, thanks for coming back for part 2. I'm really sorry for all the mistakes that I made in the last video, for all the Freudian slips. Sometimes I say I'm thinking one word, but I say another word. And I'm hoping that you all know what I mean when I say the wrong word. I may try to put some annotations in to clear that up, but hopefully you understand what I mean when I say the wrong word. Okay, getting back to the table. I had just finished going over how these words appear here in this table. You see the word salvation over here at the top, and within the word salvation you have the word slain. It's coming up in the lavender, and it makes up every other letter starting with the S and ending with the N. It makes up the word salvation using every other letter. You have the word slain. And that's something, like I said in the last video, that's something I never would have noticed if it wasn't for the Bible code. And right under that, you have the word Redeemer. And then right under that, you have the word Lamb, encoded in ELS form. So encoded at the top, you have the word slain. And encoded at the bottom of Redeemer, you have the word Lamb, which Jesus is the Lamb that was slain. And salvation means Jesus, so it has Jesus' name right in there. And of course he's the Son of God. In the other table we saw how Son was meshed in with the word God. And he's King of Kings, so you have the word King here. You also have the word Lord at the bottom in the yellow. And I think I want to go ahead, and even though I have a few more terms that I haven't gone over yet, I think I want to go ahead and read the matrix, because what's encoded, or what comes up in the matrix behind these words in ELS form, is very important. So I want to go ahead and read the matrix next. And it's coming up in Isaiah 49:4. And I'll just start at the top. It says, "But I said, I have labored in vain. I have spent my strength for naught and vanity. Yet surely the justice due me is with Jehovah, and my recompense with my God. And now saith Jehovah that formed me from the womb." And it's almost like you can see a womb. If you go back to the previous table that had Mary, it's almost as if you can see sorry about that. Here's the one that has Mary and Mother in it. And it's almost like it's forming a womb with Jesus inside of it. And to be honest, I didn't even notice that until I was going over this table just now as I'm recording the video. I notice a lot of things as I'm recording the video, because in case you haven't noticed, I don't really review the tables that much before I start presenting them. I don't rehearse what I'm going to say or anything like that. I just want to get right into it, because I don't really have time, and we're short on time before the Lord returns, to sit there trying to dwell on it too much. So I just want to go ahead and share what I have as quickly as possible. So I just notice these things as I'm presenting the table a lot of times. And my plan was for the next table, I even have all the tabs already up here. My plan is to show you all the tables and how they contain the visual imagery as well as the terms, which is really amazing. I've never seen anything like that. There's so much visual imagery as well in the tables, and that was the next thing I was going to present. And as I'm reading these tables and going over them, I'm noticing these things just as I go along, because I wasn't even going to speak about the womb. And I saw it come up right here in the matrix. I saw the word womb, and that's exactly what it looked like to me. And I wasn't even going to include that as one of my visual tables, because let me just show you. Hold on one second. I'll show you that I've already made a file for that. Okay, I just want to show you that I had just made a file, and I called it Visual Tables, and I actually did include this one in there at the end. And I already have all the tabs up there, and I was going to talk about the visual imagery in all of these tables next. That was going to be my next video. And I didn't really think about the visual imagery of this looking like a womb, even though I noticed it. That wasn't something I was going to point out until I saw the word womb as I was reading this matrix. And obviously that was intended to be the imagery, because I noticed the imagery, but I thought it was just me. I didn't think it was intended. And now I see that it probably was. So I'm sorry about that, but like I said, I'm just noticing things as I share them. So I just had to point that out. So I'm going to go back over this verse again. It says, "And now saith Jehovah that formed me from the womb to be his servant, to bring Jacob again to him, and that Israel be gathered to him. For I am honorable in the eyes of Jehovah, and my God is become my strength. Yea, he saith, it is too light a thing that thou shouldest be my servant to raise up the tribes of Jacob, and to restore the preserved of Israel. I will also give thee for a light to the Gentiles, that thou mayest be my salvation unto the end of the earth." So obviously it's clear who it's talking about being formed in the womb here. And then you see the words Mary and mother coming up in ELS form, forming the visual imagery of a womb with the Lamb, the Redeemer, Yeshua, inside the womb. That's just so amazing, and I didn't even realize that until I'm reading it. Okay, the next verse says, "Yea, he saith, it is too light a thing that thou shouldest be..." Oh, I already read that one, I'm sorry. "Thus saith Jehovah, the Redeemer of Israel, and his Holy One, to whom man despiseth, to him whom the nation abhorreth, to a servant of rulers, kings shall see, and arise princes, and they shall worship because of Jehovah that is faithful, even the Holy One of Israel, who hath chosen thee. Thus saith Jehovah, in an acceptable time have I answered thee, and in the day of salvation have I helped thee, and I will preserve thee, and give thee for a covenant of the people, to raise up the land, to make them inherit the desolate heritages, saying to them that are bound, Go forth to them that are in darkness, show yourselves. They shall feed in the ways, and on all bare heights shall be their pasture." This is obviously prophetic of Jesus, this scripture right here in Isaiah 49, the Redeemer, Yeshua, which is our salvation, the Lamb who was slain, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the Son of God, Mary, his mother. Over here you see Mary, his mother. This is obviously talking about Jesus in Isaiah 49, and all these terms come up in ELS form in the matrix. And let me see if there's anything left that I haven't gone over. I need to go back to the other file, so hold on just a second. Okay, there's just a couple of more, so I'll just go ahead and pull these up. In this one, I had just put the words in, save from sin. And you see sin over here in the green. You see the word from in the blue. And you see the word save. I'm sorry it took me so long. You see the word save right here in the bluish purple with the letters S, A, V, E. Okay, the next one, I added the words wise men, star, and fall. And you see the word men coming up here at the top in the blue, the letters M, E, N. You see wise just under that, the letters W, I, S, E, And then you see star meshed in with that, the letters S, T, A, R. And then you see the word fall coming over here in the yellow, coming at an angle with the letters F, A, L, L. And that's all the terms that I had tried on that one. And just want to go back to this and just point out just some of the terms that come up. Over here where it says Lamb, it says his Holy One, to whom man despiseth, to him whom the nations abhorreth. His Holy One, to him whom man despiseth, to him whom the nations abhorreth. That's what's coming up just behind the word Lamb. And over here it says, I will also give thee for a light unto the Gentiles, that thou mayest be my salvation unto the end of the earth. Thus saith Jehovah, the Redeemer of Israel, and his Holy One. And then that's the part I just read. To whom man despiseth, and to whom the nations abhorreth. That's what's behind Lamb. And then what's behind Yeshua, salvation, and the Redeemer. What's coming up behind that is, I will also give thee for a light to the Gentiles, that thou mayest be my salvation unto the end of the earth. Thus saith Jehovah, the Redeemer of Israel, and his Holy One, to whom man despiseth, to him whom the nations abhorreth. So it's talking about both God and his Holy One, which is Jesus. And this is obviously prophetic of Jesus, and particularly the birth of Jesus. So this is really amazing. I just had to share it with you. All these tables that I'm coming up with, I just can't keep them to myself. That's my only motivation for sharing these is, I just want to put them out there for people to find and to be able to see this as well. And again, I just think it's amazing how God has encoded all of these things. In fact, personally, I think God has really gone all out with the ASV version of the King James. I've never seen so many things encoded, and to also have the added bonus of visual imagery in these tables is just amazing. And that's what my next video was going to be about. It's going to be about all the visual imagery that's coming up in these tables, and I just wanted to share those tables and how they actually form visual images as well as contain the hidden words in the ELS and the hidden messages. So again, I just think this is really amazing, and I just wanted to share it with you. And I thank you all for watching, and God bless you, and I'll see you all in the next video. Hopefully I'll just try to get them up as soon as I can and share them with the little time we have left. Thank you.